noobs, it's been a while. What's up? I finished my first year of college. Let's talk about my favorite things. Yes, this is a secret favorites video, but why not? I have so many great things on my list that I've been enjoying. They're just things in life, so let's talk about it. First of all, new hair. Thank you very much. Somebody left a comment on my political channel that my hair looked lifeless and dull, so changing it up. My sister just cut it. Love it. We're toning it to make it a little more of like an ashy blonde, so it'll only be this way for like a day. But I still like the color. Back to blonde. Here we go. Gotta do it. Maybe I should change the angle of this video. Oh my god, this is so much better! Hello! Okay, first thing on my favorites list is Gabriel Gundaker's album about Richard Dreyfuss. In case you don't know who Gabriel Gundaker is, he's one of my favorite Viners. He's hilarious, he's a comedian, and I am in love with him. About a year ago, he made a song and a music video called I Want to Meet Richard Dreyfuss. One of my favorite things of all time. Link is in the description, please go watch it. A few months later, he comes out with the sequel, I Need to Meet Richard Dreyfuss. Even better, even better. And now, he came out with the video of him meeting Richard Dreyfuss after all this time and the entire album about that journey. I had these songs on repeat for weeks. I listened to them literally 30 times in a row, and I'm getting overwhelmed just thinking about it. So please, go check it out. It's for sale on iTunes, Apple Music, I don't know how that works anymore. It's on Spotify for free, so go check it out, watch the vids, and tell Gabriel that I love him. Just need him to know. I might have to make I Want to Meet Gabriel Gundaker, perhaps an entire album, but I don't have as much musical talent as he does. We have to continue, there are more favorites. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited to talk about things that I like. Next on my list is The Messy Heads. So, The Messy Heads is an online blog slash Instagram, a whole platform of wonderful ladies who are so incredibly intelligent and positive and creative. And Emma actually approached me to do an article for The Messy Heads, which I actually did. I will give you that link in the description. If I say it one more time, am I a YouTuber? Sorry, I don't know where all this energy came from. I've been on the phone with McKenna for a few hours talking about things, so I'm just hyped up. I did an article on The Messy Heads about politics and why young people should get involved, and also why I love Bernie Sanders. So it was a great thing to do, and I'm really, really glad that that got to be published on The Messy Heads. So check that out. Where's my magazine? You guys, this is one of the most beautiful things I have ever held in my hands. Emma was nice enough to send me one of these, and it's incredible. Even just flipping through it, it's gorgeous. I mentioned this in a video because now I'm having a flashback of me talking about it. But I want to talk about it again. They just announced, the girls from The Messy Heads, Emma and her friends, announced that these are going to be on sale at Barnes & Noble. And I'm like, go girls, like girl power, not trying to hit you in the face, I'm trying to high five. I love this. This is so incredible. I was just talking to McKenna about this because she loves The Messy Heads as well. It's kind of just in response to the fact that fashion magazines and other things are all about how to have perfect hair, how to act around boys, how to lose weight, and just all of these things that really perpetuate negative things in our lives and make us feel worse about ourselves, even though it's supposed to be about how to improve yourself. Whatever. You don't need to be perfect. You can be a messy head, and you can write poetry and talk about things that you love and take beautiful pictures and just be yourself. I love it. I love it. Another thing from The Messy Heads that I just listened to last night was a 40-minute podcast conversation that Izzy, Haley, and Emma had about sex and consent and abusive relationships. And honestly, it was one of the most amazing things that I've ever listened to, because it honestly felt like you were just there with them having this conversation and hearing the truth about what it's like to have these pressures sexually, or how to respond when you are abused sexually, and just everything about consent. It was incredible. Every one of you should listen to it. It's so important, and so many people need to hear what they said. I want to repeat everything that they said. It's so good, and it's so healthy for especially young girls, but everyone, boys and girls, everyone of all ages should hear these things about sex and the way that we think about ourselves, and really the importance of talking about these things with other people. Anyway, great. Please go listen to it. It's so good. Whew. Socially unacceptable. I wrote my own channel on here. I've been having a blast with my political channel. If you guys don't know, I have a political channel. It's called Socially Unacceptable. I talk about current events. I talk about politics. I talk about Bernie. And it's getting such a good reaction there. My audience is way older, a lot more men, which is very different than this audience, which is predominantly teens and young adults, mostly girls. So it's interesting. But I love it because we have conversations about politics and issues that really matter to me, and it just makes me more and more passionate as, I guess, an online journalist, or as a progressive, as a voice online of new media, and as an activist. So check out the channel. I've just had a really good time with it. It is really nice for me to have that outlet where I can talk about serious issues, and I just love it. So thanks, high five me for that idea of making that channel, because I freaking love it. On my list is water. True though, it is a favorite. I've been almost messing up already though, because after spring break, I only went to Starbucks one time. I used to go to Starbucks every day, used to live with soy chai in my blood, and then I decided, oh, maybe I should drink more water. And then I got really into hydration, which is a great thing. Water is great, and we should all stop drinking so many things other than water. Stop drinking so much coffee. It's not very good for you. Make sure you're hydrated. I don't know. I'm just saying water should be a #1 priority. Maybe a little bit of something nice, a little bit of soy chai, a little bit of whatever, but no more soda. Soda's so bad for you. Why do we drink it? It's horrible. I don't know, now I'm just preachy. I'm kind of going blind because it's so bright and I'm just like spitting words. This is gonna be a long video. Next on my favorites is Hamilton, which is a Broadway musical about the life of Alexander Hamilton. It's badass. Claire, my friend Claire, introduced me to Hamilton and made a playlist and had some of the songs on there, and it grew on me very fast and I love it now. And I think it's just such a cool concept to combine rap, hip-hop, R&B kind of elements to Broadway, which is usually more traditional musical sound, and also history, and hearing history from a more honest perspective, making connections between present issues that are very relevant to what happened in the Revolution, and just the fact that the founding fathers were pretty badass. Some of them were pretty racist. I don't know what to say about that actually, but Hamilton is great. I always thought Alexander Hamilton was really good looking. He's on the $10 bill. My favorite Hamilton songs are My Shot and Say No to This. My Shot is like my favorite pump up song now. Like, I love it. You just listen to it, please. Look it up, it's on Spotify, it's wherever, it's great. Say No to This is kind of like a sexy song, but it's about like cheating, so it's like, oh, I don't think this should be sexy, but it's still kind of sexy because they just sound sexy. I just like that song. I'm losing my voice. Kenna and I were on the phone for hours today. It's good. You gotta call your best friend, call your mom, call somebody and have a nice phone conversation. Last thing on my list is Depop. I'm gonna be selling more of my clothing and my sister's stuff. I'm not selling this. This is my sister's though. We're gonna go through our closets and just kind of clean stuff out. So follow me on Depop if you're interested in maybe buying some of my stuff. Who knows? Also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. And I love you guys. I miss you guys. Please leave me video requests. I don't know what to do with this channel at this point right now because I put a lot of energy into Socially Unacceptable. So let me know what you guys want to see on Tiffany Ferg. What kind of vlogs and comedy and things do you want to see? Topics. This is 15 minutes of footage, dudes. Dudes. Okay, I'm done. I think this shirt got me feeling all like groovy, like what's up, shaka bruh. Okay. By the way, cats. There are 2 cats in this house. Okay, thanks. Bye. I keep getting all my hellos and goodbyes for these 2 channels mixed up. Goodbye. I love you. I love you so much. I just want to give you a hug. VidCon. Oh God, I haven't talked about VidCon. I'm going to be at VidCon with Haley Blay, June 23rd to 25th. If you're going to VidCon, let me know. I love you. Let me hug you guys. Okay. Love you. Bye.